What's up, everybody? We'll try this first time ever walking one coach's opinion. This one's going to be quick, though. So, I'm looking at the glove situation with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and I was going to explain something to people that might not know. So, because his glove still got approved. And it could be the brand of the gloves that they don't like. The cushion could be softer. But here's why. Because a lot of people are saying, well, they're still it's already in. The fix is already in or whatever. People are always saying little stuff. But realize this. So when you bring your own gloves, you have to bring 2 pairs. So if somebody complains about your gloves, you can say, well, you pick which pair you want to use of this brand glove. So you bring 2 pairs of glove and they can pick the glove they want to use and you use the other glove. So you can still use your brand of glove, but you have to make available a glove for them to use. Same glove, or whatever. So then they'll look at the 2 pairs. If they say, okay, we'll go with your gloves then. If you want to wear these soft padded gloves, we'll go with your gloves. So when they do that, then Deontay Wilder can pick which pair of gloves he wants to use from Tyson Fury's gloves. So that's why they always make you bring 2, because one has to be available for your opponent to use. That way, if he tries to say that the gloves aren't fair, you can say, well, you can use the same gloves I'll use. And that still doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm just letting you know how the glove situation, when they at that level, well, a lot of levels, when you actually go pick, especially championship fights, you go pick the gloves you want to use. The gloves have to be approved. Normally they do that right after the weigh-in. So I seen a YouTube video saying, yeah, they're trying to use the same gloves, but probably, if that's the case, it could be the maker of the gloves. But they're also saying, well, here goes a pair of gloves, Deontay Wilder, same brand. He can pick the pair of gloves to use. Then what they do is they'll have, like, one of the coaches, like, I'll have to sign the gloves that my guy is going to use, and I have to sign the gloves that he's supposed to use. So that way, when at the end of the fight, if I say, well, let me see his gloves, and I look for my signature to say I approve the gloves that he was using, that way they don't switch the gloves up on you. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at that. So normally, when you go to the gloves meeting, you pick the gloves. You can pick his gloves or use his gloves if you want, or he can actually pick yours. But normally, the fighters are going to stick with, no, I'm going to use mine and I'm going to use yours. So you can complain about it, but if you're not going to use one of the gloves, I mean, you're just going to have to go with your own gloves, and they're going to say, well, you got the option to use the same glove Tyson Fury used, or we're going to let Tyson Fury use these gloves. I saw the video of the gloves. The gloves do look soft and cushiony, but every glove they brought out the pack looked soft and cushiony. And the only reason they probably don't say he can't use it is, well, the only reason they won't let him, only reason they don't want to deny him the use of these gloves is because he brought 2. So his argument will always be, well, Deontay can wear a pair of these gloves too if he thinks there's something wrong with him. It's his choice. So this was a quick one, coach's opinion. I just happened to see the glove situation. Fight tonight, y'all. All the talk is gone. Now we just got to wait a few more hours. One coach's opinion. Tell me what you think.